Alright, here we are. Hello everyone. We're back with some more Honkai Impact today. I figured we would be hopping into the second part of this little event story here, Maximum Speed. And after we get through that, we can play a new game I got. So, but we'll get to that when we get to it. For now, we'll just go ahead and hop right in. Hop right into the story. 2-1. There's 8 parts. Imagine it won't take much longer than an hour and a half or 2 hours at most. So let's go. I already told you, we're here to find a delivery driver, not deliver food, and we're not running errands either. Damn it. What the hell is wrong with these guys? Do they not understand a word I'm saying? They're obsessed with that liar. Is delivered food seriously that important? Easy now, Seeles. The thing is, we don't have many clues, and we can't prove a direct connection between the legendary delivery driver and the Mecha Rampage. So it makes sense that these residents wouldn't trust us. Tch, so stupid. What's even stupider is that we actually have to rely on these idiots for clues. Don't say that, Seeles. If only Bronya were here, she'd probably be able to help find useful clues on those scrap mecha. Too bad, didn't she say her game's new version was in critical development phase and she can't get away? For that, she's pulling overtime and flying around the world to promote it. She even turned down the invitation to come along. Bronya's always like this. Whenever she talks about her games, she forgets about everything else. Yeah, it's the same old show every time we go to the studio reason. She kept rattling off jargon nobody could follow, like backlog milestones and feature models. Nobody in the studio could even fake a laugh, and the whole office was steeped in gloom. That's likely why she always gets herself into those starry state. Come to think of it, whenever she mentions the critical peer for the new version, she brings me a new surprise. Last time she pulled an all-nighter for a whole week and fell asleep on the rooftop, nearly tumbling off the edge. The whole time before that, she accidentally ate a 3-month-old sandwich and was almost hospitalized for food poisoning. Bronya, girl, you gotta take better care of yourself. What are you doing? Work-life balance. Seeles trying to teach you good. Listen to your wife. At this time, I'll be visiting Studio Reason as a doctor more often than as Seeles. At this thought, Seeles' brow furrowed. This time, I got a bad feeling too. Lighten up, Seeles. Maybe this time she'll actually learn her lesson. Learn her lesson? Who are you talking about, Bronya? No, I just can't stop worrying. I'll remind Bronya one more time to follow the doctor's orders. With that said, I dialed Bronya's number. Strange, Bronya's not answering. She's been away on business lately, remember? Maybe she just doesn't have her phone on her. Based on past experience, she's more likely to have fallen asleep into a deep sleep after pulling an all-nighters, or blasting music loud enough to permanently damage her hearing and miss a call. Or she's deliberately ignoring my call so I won't catch on. She knows her wife well. Silly. It's okay, I get it, but I would never do that. Yeah, never do that. She wouldn't ignore my calls on purpose, would she? Is it Seeles? Uh-oh. Phone case clutched tightly in her hand, let out a sharp snap and split apart. Oh, she's such a caring wife, Seeles is. Okay, let's not worry about Bronya for now. Let's go back to the investigating. Fine. Good luck, Bronya. You're gonna need it. Oh, that poor Bronya. She's gonna be in so much trouble. New weapon type. Continuous damage for first enemy hits. Oh, so now I have to actually aim. Or Bronya just won't listen to her wife. What's a girl to do when she can't? When her wife won't listen to her, huh? I'm already familiar with those pairs. Laser! Will this still split if I have it? I wonder, it's full laser, but it doesn't sound like that would work. Ooh, that sounds useful. Ah, now that's cool. Music is so creepy here, dark. Da 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 da. I get the crits. Laser. If only Bronya would actually just listen to Seeles and stop overworking herself, then she wouldn't have to worry about be scared of dodging her calls, of consequences of what dodging her call would do. But alas, she seems to never learn. And so Seeles must keep tying her down to a bed. For this reason and that. Give her a real reason to be exhausted and not be able to get up to work. More speed, please. Laser. I guess I'll take that one. Oh, it does still work. Oh, that's neat. Oh, clear. New chain weapon. Weird. What's wrong, Seeles? Have you noticed there are fewer rogue mecha than before? Normally we run into a rampaging mecha in every block we check, but this time we've gone through several blocks without seeing any besides the one from earlier. Doesn't that just prove our cleanup is paying off? Is that really it? I get the feeling someone took care of the damaged mecha before we got here. Pulling us off right under our noses? You're giving that guy way too much credit. Besides, who'd even do that? Don't tell me the delivery driver or whatever actually grew conscious and started cleaning up after the little mess. Seeles looked around suspiciously. Finally, as if realizing something, she gently shook her head. You're right, it must be my imagination. We should probably keep investigating. Cleaning up the mechs ahead of us. Maybe we'll be our friend to pick up, we can recruit along the way. I did see in the little demo they gave on the Hyperion Lounge that there's someone else we could play as. I thought it might have been Durandal, but I wasn't quite sure. I didn't pause to look. Oliver guns. I don't know if you can call it a gun if it's shooting chains, but whatever floats your boat. I guess both shoot metal in a way. More speed. Do I still need the attack interval decrease for the chain? Because it's the full concentrated fire. I don't... Is there like a... Will that still affect it? I wonder. It's kind of hard to tell if they die so quickly. This one. Just sweeping the whole screen. Down it goes. Ooh, it can reflect. Ooh, now that's cool. I like this skill. I think I found the optimal position. Ah, so I'm gonna get the final upgrade to it. Z formation. Unbreakable. Oh. Whoa, now that's it, yep. I wonder how good that will get an endless run. Sometimes dropping a disguise is just another disguise. Oh boy. Are we gonna get a cool cutscene like this? That's what they did last time. Ooh, we are. Phew, finally got away. What's the status? Is anyone else? Oh my god. Bronya. Why are you hiding from your wife so much? What's the status? Is anyone else around? Outskirts scan. No risk of exposure detected. Good. All clear. Pursue the original plan. Maintain stealth. Roger. Stealth this, stealth that. You're having a blast, but you're making me do all the legwork. Fine. Beyond limits, beyond imagination. That's the studio reason. Project Bunny. Is this your first day working for Bronya? What are you muttering to yourself about? I'm thinking out our next move, that's all. As the heart and soul of Studio Reason, Bronya's most trusted right hand. Just leave it to me. I'll help you get it done. Not bad, that's the spirit. Then let's ride to that momentum. There's still 147 waypoints left. Hit every one of them before sunset and we're done. Victory's in sight. Yeah, compared to the tens of thousands of bugs that spawn and multiply and do in my Yeah, compared to the tens of thousands of bugs that spawn and multiply in my to-do list daily, sure, this counts as a victory in sight. I can tell you really mean it. Very well, let's use the chance to show people in the city of extraordinary passion and execution of Studio Reason. Bronya, you need some help. Good luck, I have faith in you. And poor Project Bunny's being dragged along for it. Good, but for things to go smoothly, there's one thing we must meet. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't last very long. Oh, I love this event so much. There's one more thing we need to figure out. Why is Seeles here? Oh, oh, she's pissed. I can see her sweating through the mask and glasses, Bronya. Just like I thought. If work's about to start and nothing looks wrong, then something will definitely go wrong. When it comes to consistently making progress, disappointing progress, Studio Reason never disappoints. The wife has been found. Seeles. What a coincidence running into you here, Bronya. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Hello, nice to meet you. Are you a tourist too? Dot dot dot. Hee hee. She's hopeless. Bronya, what are you up to now? Ah, traveler we've never met. Judging by your reaction, it seems you're looking for someone. But unfortunately, you have the wrong person. I'm not the Bronya you're talking about. I'm just a tourist who happens to be passing through. You can call me an architect of ideas, a novice sharpshooter, a motorcycle racer. I'm the ordinary tourist, Silverwing Wolf. You're not hiding it at all. And isn't that little title way too long? Since when does a normal person do that? And, this is my travel companion. Brian coughed lightly and gave Project Bunny a subtle nudge. Hello, everyone. I'm, the Universal Helper. Super intelligent. To put it simply, you can call it Flying Bunny. Hey, what do you mean, to put it simply? At least let me finish. Dot dot dot. I like that they're keeping the mask and glasses on in this scene. The masked fluffy creature suddenly froze. It stiffly turned its head toward the traveling companion, and one could almost hear its bones creaking from the effort. Flying Bunny. Bronya, how did you know? It's talking off on a live stream during work hours. We'll settle this later. Pause, Bronya. Anyway, let's deal with the mess at hand first. Bronya looked at Seeles. Anyway, it's nice to meet you both, but since you've got someone to find and have urgent business of your own, let's part ways here. Wait. Seeles leaned over, getting Bronya suspiciously but intently. You're really not Bronya? Absolutely, didn't I tell you? I'm just an ordinary tourist who happens to be sharing some physical similarities with her. I see. But how would you know you share some physical similarities with her if you don't supposedly know her? In that case, why don't you take off that mask and chase and we can get a look at you. Sorry, I know this is a bit presumptuous, but we have to make sure you're not the person we're looking for. Thank you. Bronya. Fine, I don't have a choice. Smoke bomb, run! As she spoke, Bronya quickly took off her sunglasses. Da-da-dot. 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 Wait, Bronya, what's going on with her face? The weird splotches of paint to get at the expression? I can't, still we have to capture the scene. As if sensing Project Bunny's silent snark, Bronya kept her the funny face on and shot a quite sidelong glance. Project Bunny's expression instantly froze, then minimized, zipping its lips. My lips are sealed, promise. Or mimed. While the two sailors were still stunned, Bronya put her sunglasses and mask back on at lightning speed. Now, do you not believe I'm not the person you're looking for? Yeah. Supposedly it was that. The girl in black nodded absentmindedly, clearly still reeling from the shock of what happened. The other sailor nodded thoughtfully, a faint trace of sorrow clouding her brows. I'm really sorry for disturbing you earlier. Yes, if it were Bronya, she wouldn't play a joke this nasty. Dot. Silly. Hey, Bronya. Don't worry, I've sacrificed too much to blow her cover my cover that easily. Besides, something must have come to mind, because beneath her mask, her face twisted into a pained look, and she gave a quiet shiver. I bet it does hurt to be lying to your wife about who you are right now and making yourself look silly. Just then, a cheerful ringtone broke silence. Bronya casually waved her phone. Sorry, it looks like we got a client call calling, so... The rest of her sentence trailed off in the air, because right at that moment, she saw... I love this so much, this is so great. That Seeles was holding a phone, mid-dial. Didn't you blow your cover right away? Seeles, you... I knew it. You have an alternate number I didn't know about. How did you know this number? Actually, as soon as I arrived in the city, I wanted to contact you, but the call didn't go through. The situation earlier was way too suspicious, so while the other me was testing you, I quickly contacted the scientists and got Pub Studio Reason's alternate phone number. So you investigated and secret while I was changing my makeup? I was careless. Yes, I never expected you, who was supposed to be on a business trip, thousands of miles away, to show up here and pretend to not know me. So, care to explain what exactly is going on here, Bronya? Oh boy. You know you're in deep trouble when the smiling character just looks at you with their eyes closed and smiling. She's in so much trouble. Dot. Silly, above this, was this just an accident? This really was just an accident. Oh, it's just face again. She's so cute, even when angry. Our little Seeles, scolding her wife again. The last time you said that was when you worked 3 days and nights straight, accidentally fell asleep in the old cabinet, and got sent to the second-hand market along with it. I really didn't do it on purpose. The time before that, you said you were... The time before that last time, you said that was when you tried to craft a weapon from a game in the studio and ended up causing a small fire. I reflected deeply on this. The time before last time, you said there was when your brakes failed you and you were speeding, and you smashed headfirst into the gates of Sierra's home. You're always getting into something. You're worrying me too much. Bronya just cannot be trusted with the license, can she? In that case, as a doctor, I'll have to prescribe a strong dose for your condition. Uh-oh. Seeles, save it for the bedroom, please. Not out here in public. No, we can do this in public. How about shock therapy? Shock? Wait, you don't mean a literal shock, do you? Don't worry, Bronya. I heard you've been working overtime again lately, only getting 3 hours of sleep a day for several weeks straight. So for you, a shock is only a deep sleep. I see ya. Don't worry, Seeles. I'm not feeling tired at all. I'll be perfectly fine even without rest. As she hadn't heard the protest, Seeles continued speaking. But I'm thinking this might not be enough to constitute a compulsory treatment. So in the meantime, how about I temporarily lock away the studio's game development data? The data won't be unlocked until you resume a proper routine and stop causing strange trouble. Even though I'm not very good at this, I think Prometheus and the others would be happy to help. Sounds like a great idea. I'm already looking forward to it. The look on your faces will be a real treat. No, wait, Seeles, calm down! You don't like that idea? Then I heard you've been preparing a new game demo lately. Well, like resting, how about I help you release the demo while that's still in testing? You must be looking forward to the players' reactions, too. Don't! Wait, Seeles, I was wrong. Just please let me explain. Sorry if I wanted to communicate. I suppose a more aggressive approach is more effective. In that case, I'll hold off on the treatment for now. I can decide what to do after you tell us the whole story. Seeles, I'm really glad to hear you say that. Let's both take a moment to calm down and explain exactly what happened. But to make sure you learn your lesson, let's take some appropriate emergency measures first. Wait, Seeles, what are you doing? No! And she's captured. Wipe successfully captured. Oh, so everybody was just Bronya in the vehicle, traveling in pairs. Two friends working together to maximize efficiency. Scatter brain in front of you, the bullets split into 2 chains. Close to enemies, breath bounces will deal massive damage. I see. So now we want to get up close and personal with them. In that case, give me more speed. What a suffering from success Bronya is living. Having wife that cares so much about her that she's willing to tie her up into a bed and give her shock therapy. I guess that's the real reason why Seeles is now a lightning type with their new battle suit. To give all the shock treatment to Bronya that she can. Now she really won't be able to avoid it. I guess my assessment of defib Seeles was quite accurate, I guess. When will you learn, Bronya, that you can't escape your wife? Ooh, very effective there. More splits. More bullets. Figure bullets being easier to reflect off. I'm very much looking forward to trying an endless run with this new setup. You gotta give Seeles some credit though. Like, what is a wife to do when her spouse won't listen to her and get some proper rest? You can only be aggressive if they won't listen to reason. Ironic considering the name of Bronya's Studio Reason. And yet she refuses to have any of it when it comes to taking care of herself. Studio Reason in name only. It's probably still the very most powerful build they have so far. Still, by the looks of it, just having all these projectiles just go all over the place and constantly spamming and reflecting them. Doesn't seem like the optimal way to go about it. Look how fast they're going. Wow. Okay, that was, yeah, very effective. Just sort of hold them in and then just let them go wild. Goodness. There they go. All clear. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum. Alright, Bronya, what's your punishment gonna be? A while later. So, Bronya, mind telling me why you showed up here? About that, because, Bronya rubbed the marks on her wrist, glanced at the sky and the trees, anywhere but at Seeles. Bronya... Seeles, you know me better than anyone. No matter what happens, you'll understand me, right? Bronya, have you ever heard the saying, a so-called understanding is usually nothing but the sum of misunderstandings? What Seeles means is if you don't understand her better, she'll start misunderstanding you in her way. Do you really want me to misunderstand you? Or rather, would you rather deepen our misunderstanding? As she spoke, her hands once again touched the rope, securing the trees along the road. Wait, Seeles. I swear I'm not the only one here. I'm only here for a project. No? Well, as you know, the project has reached a critical stage. Naturally, we must devote all our efforts to development. Of course, that's the romanticized version. To put it pragmatically, all our efforts translate to all our money. Seeles, you know how things are to a reason. R&D funds are really already tight, and on top of that, we got such a delusion or imaginative person in charge. The future of this project is dead we prepared for everything, but the moment we let this start our village, we ran into a final boss: budget depletion. So my guess was right. They are running around doing delivery jobs for a budget for the reason. The game of adulthood is just that brutal. So the business trip you kept talking about was nothing more than pitching to investors? And let's not put it in such realistic terms. To quote Boss Bronya, what we're undertaking is in the great pursuit of quantifying dreams. In that case, why did you hide it from us? And you hung up on me. Trade secret? I mean, compared to the grueling grind of raising funds, I'd much rather have you behold my creativity in all its glory. Note, glory refers to adapting to her experiences of being talk therapy by Seeles into the game script, which earned about an 8% positive rating from the closed beta testers. Anyway, Seeles, trust me, the only reason I came here without telling you guys was because the project demanded it. That does sound like something you would do. Hearing her say that, Bronya breathed a sigh of relief. That's how it is. You finally understand me now, right, Seeles? Everything I do is for our Harrow's bright future. ... Seeles fell silent, lost in thought. Finally, she nodded. Well, if you put it that way, the game is the goal you've always pursued. Your approach is a bit special, but I can relate. Besides, since you're here representing Studio Reason to raise funds, you probably won't have to do anything to do probably won't have time to do things like push the limits of modern medicine. Aha. I feel that's a real point. Therefore, I'm willing to believe you. Phew, managed to pull it off. Silly, how could I possibly hide anything from you? Except the fact that you hide her coming from here at all. Ahem. That was just an accident. Anyway, now that the misunderstanding is cleared up, Project Bunny and I will get back to raising funds. Bronya, wait a second. Uh-oh. That quickly. No. This isn't right. This is absolutely wrong. A few minutes later, Bronya started driving Seeles through the city of mazes, streets, and alleyways. What exactly is going on? What's wrong, Bronya? Is there anything strange? Everything about this is strange. Nah. The two Seeles exchanged glances and shook their heads in unison. Fine then, we'll spell it out for you again. Like I said, we're investigating some mysterious elusive delivery driver. Since we're short on clues, we need your help. I don't think that'd be necessary. I mean, I believe that with your smarts, you'll be able to find a target even without my help. That may be true, but we really wish we could go with you. You already turned us down our trip invitation. Now that fate has brought us together here, wouldn't it be nice to sitting together? I enjoy time like this too, of course. It's just... do we really have to spend our precious vacation time investigating a case? We still don't know who the delivery driver really is. As long as that's the case, then there'll be potential threat to the residents here. There's a saying, preventing illness is like preventing a fire. Taking precautions early, and there'll be nothing to put out later. So no matter what, I won't just stand by and watch. Seeles, you've gotten stricter and stricter ever since you became a doctor. Whether with others or with yourself. That's not true, Bronya. I'm only strict with two kinds of people. Unqualified doctors and uncooperative patients. And which one would Bronya be in that case? That's the heart of a doctor. Bronya remained silent for a moment, then nodded. Understood. Let's team up then quickly and put an end to this mech rampage. Don't worry, Bronya. Once the matters here wrap up, Seeles and I will help you raise funds too. Speaking of which, how'd you guys raise the money? Didn't Bronya say the other day the game's demo was still in the works? Well, actually, simply put, we use a highly traditional method, one you are undoubtedly familiar with. Setting that aside, I have another question. What's going on with this bike? As a response to your question, the electric tricycle beneath her gave a weak sputter, sending a few fallen leaves skittering across the ground. A tricycle? Like an actual, I imagine like an actual, like, children's tricycle here, not an actual motorized vehicle. It was an electric tricycle, okay, and it colored reminiscent of Project Bunny, with minimalist lines that emphasize everyday practicality. However, for most people, it goes by another vivid and catchy name. The Trike. Why did you swap my bike out for this? Don't tell me you're trying to get me into a headspace of the legendary delivery driver. That's simply because... Bronya, if you don't say goodbye to your bike, I'm afraid you'll be saying goodbye to your driver license for good. Well, fair. She just can't be helped. Can't be helped. She just wants to go fast on the road. To the detriment of everyone around here. When will you learn? Don't lie to your wife and follow the rules of the road. That's all she's asking for, Bronya. It's not that much. Da 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 da. I'm not doing a very good job of reflecting them, I feel like. Let me get that width expansion. Oh yeah, get real close and they are just instantly dead. I will admit, the game's gotten a little bit funner, this little mini-game, than what I first expected from it. All the additions definitely help to make it more lively. More speed, more speed. Let us not be slowed by the confines of the small things like the speed limit or road rules. Let's go faster than anyone before us. That is the studio reasoned way. We spend all our money on the opening act, and then have no money for the actual game itself. So we gotta run around and do delivery jobs or beg investors. Is Studio Reason successful? Like, I'm actually just kind of wondering that. Like, we always hear about the struggles that they're having, but like, I'm just wondering, like, how successful actually are they? Like with their game releases, I only hear like negative things from them. It's like a really fast game of paddleball. I was never good at those as a kid. Could never learn how to do it. Paddleball. There is a bit of a satisfaction that comes from just, wave of any spawn and just be instantly murked by a wave of bullets, just bouncing all over the place. Oh, damn, it spawned into the mess and those instantly vaporized. Good goodness. Full barrier. Just when I got it. Alright, part 7. With Bronya joining them, the search for the mysterious delivery driver went smoothly and more smoothly than expected. Legendary delivery driver, then you asked the right person. Most people don't know what they look like or where they find them, treating them like a legendary figure. I'm different, though. I haven't seen their face either, but I'm pretty sure they're probably modding motorcycles. Every time they deliver my food, it's like magic. I don't see anyone but my order appears on the table out of nowhere. If I hadn't heard the engine fading in the distance, I probably would have thought they were some kind of magical being, just like everyone else did. The sound of a motorcycle engine. Don't worry, I'm an expert at this. There's no way I misheard it. I could tell a motorcycle model just by that sound. As for the one in the legendary delivery road, its engine sounded unique. I could tell right away it was a rare gem of a bike. Who do we know that rides a motorcycle around here? I wonder if I'll get to see their real face. I want to have a thrilling race with them. Legendary what? Delish bar? What's a delish bar? What kind of snack? Is it tasty as its name suggests? Oh, the kid brings me food, and she's a good kid. What, dressing if I've seen her? I have, of course I have. I might be hard of hearing, my eyes are as sharp as ever. When she brought me my meal, she worried I couldn't see where they were, so she handed them to me. She was a lovely girl, and quite well dressed too. Her curly, silver gray hair, herself reminded me of myself when I was young. It's just that that kid wasn't in good health. Her hands were freezing cold and like metal. If you see her, make sure to tell her to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, not stay up too late. Who do we know with silver curly hair? Legendary delivery driver, they're a living legend. No, rather, I can't help but wonder if such a legendary figure even exists. I remember that day, I was working late trying to fix a pile of nasty bugs that had been building up for ages. Those bugs were not worn out so badly, I forgot to pick up my food and dozed off without even realizing it. When I woke up, guess what? You guessed it, all those bugs had been fixed. Nothing else changed, except for a box of cold food sitting on my desk. I bet they must have gotten tired from the same old routine, which is why they picked up their urban adventure gig, just so they couldn't guide lost beginners like me when they run into them. Speaking of which, I racked up so many nasty bugs again lately. Do you think, did I think though if I see him, I'll see him again if I order food today? Now who do you know that also fixes bugs in games a lot? There's really no telling who it could be. It's a great mystery. It's a great big mystery. No clue who it could be at all. Oh, we got two drills or chains now. It's like solving the Da Vinci Code or something. There's no way of knowing who it could be. Absolutely no way. Rides a motorcycle. We're riding a motorcycle. Has silver curly hair. Someone here has silver curly hair. Fixes game bugs. We know someone who does game work. But it's probably just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. After all, they said they're begging investors for money, not doing odd jobs. Right? Bronya wouldn't lie to her wife again, would she? Or hide the truth? Surely not. I wonder though, how many delivery drives do they have to be doing in order to just have enough room to like get a studio up and running again for projects? Like Angel isn't cheap, so how much could they honestly be getting paid for doing jobs? All these odd jobs can't be that much, right? I'm sure they're doing it a lot supposedly, but is it really gonna be that big a difference for them? Enough to make a difference in the budget that they all used up? She's really gotta get better at managing budgets, doesn't she? Who's the accountant of Studio Reason? Chain reflections go brr. There's something visually satisfying about looking at it just reflect off so much like that. Gotcha. Oh, now it's a real mess. Now we're getting it. We've got whole block now. No more movement needed, except of the angle. Vaporizing everything. It's a cool light show. I've never been to a raid, but I imagine this would be something similar to that. Lasers, chains, it's all gone. How fast are we gonna kill this boss like this? Ah, I could've killed it faster. Down it goes. Bye-bye. Oh, powerful enemy. The damn tank. Let's get the block. Block formation. Oh yeah, that's a lot. It is melting. And part 8. Let's go over the information we've gathered so far. Based on what the residents told us, this legendary delivery driver is quite friendly. They don't seem like a bad person. Who knows? Maybe they're just pretending to be nice. Yeah. So far, out of more than 500 people we've spoken to separately, 3 mentioned a woman, 12 mentioned mechanical vehicles, and 1 mentioned curly hair, and according to the investigation, the legendary delivery driver is a young woman with curly silver hair. She's accompanied by a robot or mechanical vehicle, and is likely an acceptable programming skills. Wait, that description. Yep, those are some really specific features. Just who is this mysterious, elusive delivery driver who's caused us so much trouble? Bronya, what do you think? Yeah, who could it be? Oh, Prometheus. Hello, your order's ride. Please pick it up. Prometheus? Huh? What? Ah, that's your leading me off. God damn it. Are you telling me I was wrong the whole time, or is Prometheus also in on this whole thing to fool Seeles? To cover for Bronya? Gosh darn it, game. Can't be going there. Well, we can climb the tower a bit. Test out the new features or combos. Ah, so slashes and chains, okay. It's a bit of a mix-up with having a range and close range, but I guess it's, well, we'll see how it works. Now we gotta wait for 2 more days for the final part. For Prometheus to just show up here out of nowhere. What reason would Prometheus even have to be here at all? What does she need money for? Maybe it's to buy Cure's next album release. Who knows? Back off. Grab that one. Max speed. Woo! How you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Blah. It looks like they're spelling out like letters from like the word formations they're making, but I keep killing too fast to see what it is. If they're actually spelling something out. Got it. Alley. Woo! Don't even really stack those ice grounds if they actually start to feel them. It gets all slippery. I guess I'll go for the boomerang, fine. I like being up close with them, though. Then again, thinking about it, I don't know if I'd really call Prometheus's hair curly. At least not more so than Bronya's. I'm sure there are some, like, curls and waves to Prometheus's hair, but I still more so call her straight than curly, if I were to describe it. Down it goes. Laser. Good job, girls. Stage 6. Supposed to level up. I got the points for it. There we go. Back with the bullet hells. There, bullet hell. More speed, please. Give me all this rough terrain. Gonna spawn here. Got it. Called it. Come on, you little buggers. Let's try and angle it a bit. Mostly get the straight because it's easier reflective than just going straight. Going less at an angle. Experimentation is always worth it. Shorten that refractory period. Get more bullets out there quicker and faster. Goodbye. Wow, okay. Look at those. Whew. They're just going and going. Hold on to them. Oh, lost them. Keep holding them. They'll get down there eventually. Ooh. Instantly wiped. Faster, faster, faster. I got the hit markers vibrated out. Oh, this is satisfying. Oh, clear. Ah, I can't go any further. Ah, darn, I wanted to get the Endless too. That's a shame. I go endless one with... No, I can't. Darn. Can't go to endless one with both of them. Oh, that's a shame. I was kind of looking forward to that.